It's been a while, I know. Thought I'd give you a little update on what's been going on and everything. I've grown a bit of a beard, I've got a bit of a fucking belly on now. I know I've not really said a lot of what's happened and stuff. We've not really seen a lot since the car went to paint. Basically, it was shit. I went and I got the call saying the shell was ready, so I went up with Dally to pick the shell up, or the car up. We got it back and we were just picking problems everywhere. It was really not great, pissed me off a bit, so we went back and the next weekend picked up all the rest of the bodywork that hadn't been painted still, all prepped up but hadn't been painted. So the car went in there, it was meant to be there for 6 weeks. 3 months later I picked up the shell, and not in a great condition, to be honest with you. The glass had been left out. There was wet sand marks all over the seats, over the dash. There was a yellow overspray all over the dash. We found various dents. So also, I have now got a unit, which is fucking cool. But I've not, since the day after I got the car back, I went racing to sort of try and cheer myself up a bit. I ended up breaking my shoulder, dislocating and breaking my shoulder, and it was out of place for 19 hours until I could get into surgery. So I've been quite limited with what I can do with the car as well. So as you can see, all these little bits of tape are imperfections and what have you. So for example here, I don't know whether that will show up on camera. Where are we? About there. I'm sure you can see that in there. That's a dent. There is another one somewhere down here. There's so many little things. There's fish eyes in the paint. There's shit in the paint. I mean, if we open up, let me see if I can show you in here. So you can see the shit in the paint in here. It's so poor. It's really, really shit. Under the sills, they haven't even been painted. I brought all new of these so they could come out and be done properly, and yeah, they've not even been pulled out. Door cards are all taken off and thrown in the back, and shit everything was chucked on them. So there's damage in the door cards now. Like I say, there was loads of overspray on the dash, so that's all had to be cleaned off. I still need to go over it. It's not great. All the interior needs another deep clean and everything, because it's pretty shit. I don't know whether this will show up on camera, but there's sanding marks along here, and you can physically feel them. It's really quite poor. Under here has not been painted. Obviously, you've all seen what I've done with the underside, and now if you look in here, that is all white. It is fucking overspray under the whole car. If you can see, I know it's quite hard without a light, there's parts under here that have no paint on. What else have we got? None of this rear section was painted, which was what I wanted. I wanted obviously the whole lot doing. I did ask for all the arches to be rolled. They're all there. And the excuse was he couldn't get an arch roller in. So rather than let me know, he just painted it. So, yeah. There is loads of little things. I've got all written down my phone, but I can't remember half of it off the top of my head. I'm sure shit will keep coming through to me. But engine's in. So the day I picked the car up, we put the engine in. I can't remember in the last video how I had got on with the engine, but we have now got the HKS pulleys. We've got some HKS cams. Don't ask me what ones, because I cannot fucking remember. We've got a Ross Performance pulley on there. Obviously, you've seen all the turbos and everything on there. So we got the engine in the day after. No, the same day I brought the car back, should I say. And yeah, I've not touched it since, to be honest. I'll tell you what I have done. Turbo drains, the oil, water, sorry, from there running AN lines all the way straight up into the radiator. So I think that looks a lot cleaner and a lot cooler. Got a nice catch can. What else haven't I shown you? Trying to think now, it's been so long since I've done any of this, I can't really remember what's bad and what's good with it. It's been quite a while, but this is all the stuff that's been prepped, excluding these, because we're probably not using these now. But yeah, it's been a bit of a shitter, to be honest with you. I've struggled a lot with it. I really just want to get it up and running now and enjoy it. It should have been running. We should have been at Nürburgring a month ago, but that didn't happen. So obviously with all the shit going on, and this not being how it should have been, like I say, it was scheduled for a 6-week paint, ended up taking 3 months, and it's shit. And breaking my shoulder has really put us behind a lot. So I got the unit, like I say, the other day. We moved in Saturday, it's now Monday. So I've just jacked it up. I'm gonna get the clutch in, because I can't remember whether I told you before, the clutch, from what I found out, needs slightly shorter bolts, so I've got the APR bolts. ARP, not APR. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with that today, try and get all the clutch in, and try and tie up some little parts, get little bits done, ready so we can get the gearbox in, hopefully at the weekend. So yeah, there we go. I probably won't do a video of the clutch, because yeah, it's just going to be a bit shit really, isn't it? It's a bit dark under there and what have you. So, but yeah, anything you want to see a video of, or anything you want to know, ask. Like I say, it's been a bit of a shit time recently, so, but we're getting there now. It should be going for paint soon. And well, obviously I didn't finish there, I'm still here, cracking on a bit. I got the flywheel on. I ended up being able to borrow a clutch alignment tool, so clutch is on. I've put the HKS intake kit, whatever you call it, on. I started putting the boost pipes on. I've had a bit of an issue, so I've had to use one of the ARC pipes I got rather than a HKS kit. I'm not sure whether that's because I've not got the gearbox in, so maybe the engine's sitting slightly low at the rear. But as soon as we get the gearbox in, that hopefully will sort itself out. And again, this side, I'm having an issue with this. It seems to be really far out, so that's all I can put it down to at the minute, is that. I've just put a captive nut in the chassis here for this, because I've had to have this up a couple of times, and it's just made it easier and it's a lot cleaner. So yeah, I think these look the best catch can out there. So I've got to run the AN lines, and then all the cam covers are going to go off for paint. I'm still not sure on what as yet. But yeah, we're looking all right. I've spoke to my friend Jazz at Endless Road here. He has confirmed today the car is going to him on end of the month, so sort of 28th, 29th. Should be with him for between 4 and 8 weeks, and he's gonna take the whole body back, or scotch it all back, and redo it, fill any of these little dents that were left, because I don't know, couldn't do his job very well. Hopefully we can get all the arches rolled so we can get the tyres in, because we've got the R888s there. And I'm sure I'll get it back in amazing condition from Jazz. His work looks incredible whenever I've seen it. I've been up to his shop quite a few times and all his stuff looks awesome. So most of this bodywork here is all prepped to go. I hope it's all right. I mean, I'm sure it will be, but we'll find out. The mirrors still need to be prepped. Most of the little bits in here are all done. So yeah, roll on the end of the month. But ideally, I want to get it running before it goes to Jazz. It'll make life a bit easier for him and for us, getting it on and off the trailer and what have you. And it takes a bit of pressure off then, doesn't it? So we shall see. Hopefully gearbox will get in either this week or at the weekend. I'll try and do some videos, but it's quite hard when it's shit like that. I've got to clean the gearbox up because it's all right state. Yeah, we'll go from there. So I know obviously it's been a long time and this was not meant to be this long, this video, but I thought why not, I'm up here sort of thing. So yeah, hopefully we can get into a bit of a routine again, get some more videos coming up. I'm going to try and get Jazz to do some because I know he's into a bit of that. So we'll go from there. Sal, bye.